And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the nation's sharpest opinion now. Every night, ladies and gentlemen, every night, the truth of Mamata Banerjee's West Bengal, what is happening under her, unravels a little more, peeling like the layers of an onion. And all of Mamata's pretentious, pompous, Anglophile circle are in severe heartache. That questions are being asked about Mamata Banerjee. This bunch of political chumchas, sycophants, their entire existence, irrespective of how irrelevant so, is encircled around somehow incubating Mamata Banerjee's political prospects, saying that there is no evidence that Mamata Banerjee has had, that she has no hand in this misgovernance. Don't ask the Chief Minister. Don't ask the Home Minister of Bengal. Don't ask the Health Minister of Bengal. Mamata Banerjee anything. Either about what happens in terms of law and order in Bengal, in terms of how her cops, Mamata cops, or in terms of hospitals or citizens. So last night, when whistleblower Akhtar Ali came on my program and made terrifying and haunting revelations about how he was consistently raising his voice against Mamata Banerjee's trusted ex-principal of RG Kaur Hospital, Mr. Sandeep Ghosh, but it all fell on deaf ears. This entire self-important ecosystem of Mamata Banerjee kept saying, there is no complicity of Mamata Banerjee. There is no complicity at all. Ladies and gentlemen, just think so much evil under her watch and she knows nothing. Everywhere evil. Evil actions of her party people in Sandesh Khali. Evil actions by this principal, who obviously has her patronage in the RG Kaur Hospital. But she knows nothing about all that her own people are doing. And you'd wonder, why is there so much panic about Mamata Banerjee's coterie fighting for the absolute truth and justice in the Abhaya case? And I have maintained, viewers, that there is more than meets the eye. There is a whole lot more overbearing in terms of ramifications if it were to unfold. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I have come to you with documentary evidence. Ladies and gentlemen, full documentary evidence. I have the papers with me. So tonight, Mamata Banerjee, I will speak to you about complicity. I have with me the stamped document from 24 July 2023, that is a letter Mamata Banerjee, 382 days before Abhaya was raped and murdered at the RG Kaur Hospital, Mamata Banerjee. 382 days before Abhaya's body was left bare of any dignity, her aspirations shred of any vital signs, and her eyes left bleeding, shattered from the system enabling it all. But tonight, Mamata Banerjee, in black and white print, this letter, which was written on 24 July 2023, was a detailed complaint by the whistleblower Akhtar Ali to your government State Vigilance Commission at the Bikash Bhavan of West Bengal. And what was written in this written complaint? It was a complaint, and I quote from the subject line, complaint against Dr. Sandeep Ghosh, Principal, RG Kaur Medical College and Hospital, ladies and gentlemen, and a bunch of other doctors about, and I quote, massive corruption, and I quote, illegal transfer of money, and detailing an entire biomedical waste racket running worth crores of rupees at the fingertips of Mamata Banerjee's trusted right-hand man, Sandeep Ghosh, ladies and gentlemen. 15 points the whistleblower had detailed about the scale of corruption, dirty corruption that he says he was witness to, financial embezzlement, jugglery being done, Benami businesses being run, masquerading as a principal of a government RG Kaur college. This scale of corruption, ladies and gentlemen, was flagged to the State Vigilance Commission 382 days before Abhaya was allowed to happen. What did you do, Mamata Banerjee? What did you do for over 1 year when you knew that Dr. Sandeep Ghosh was possibly running this racket? What exactly did you do, ladies and gentlemen? And if she says I was nowhere to be seen. And by the way, this time, please remember, ladies and gentlemen, another person nowhere to be seen is Abhishek Banerjee, her nephew, always very vocal about everything. Nowhere to be seen this time. We are hearing that he wants to distance himself from this. How can he? It is a government run between Mamata Banerjee and her nephew Abhishek Banerjee. Anyway, going back to the issue, you had the complaint, ladies and gentlemen. Mamata Banerjee had the complaint, and if you did nothing, Mamata Banerjee, rather, since you did nothing by allowing Sandeep Ghosh to continue, were you complicit or not? And now I will move, because Mamata Banerjee, the whistleblower, spoke to me last night and he made his disclosures before the whole country. And today I also have his FIR complaint by the same Akhtar Ali, who was transferred to Murshidabad posting after he started raising questions on the corruption racket in that hospital, that your persons and under your watch, because you're health minister, you were allowing Sandeep Ghosh to run this huge racket at RG Kaur, Ms. Mamata Banerjee. And let me now get into the aspect of complicity a little further. No matter how uncomfortable it may make Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee and all the other Trinamool leaders, the whistleblower in this case is saying that the principal of the RG Kaur College had the special blessings specifically from the health minister. Now, Mamata Banerjee, tell me, who is the health minister? You're the health minister, Mamata Banerjee, so you're to blame. The whistleblower in this case has detailed the dead body scam that was being run by the man who Mamata Banerjee allowed to be principal of RG Kaur College, an entire narrative of how dead bodies, unclaimed post-mortem cases, are sent off on the dial of a button effectively for quote-unquote experiments. If this is true, who but the Home Minister, Mamata Banerjee, would be complicit for allowing it? The whistleblower in this case details a biomedical waste scam, a syndicate selling bio-waste to culprits which even have illegal Bangladeshi businessmen links allegedly. So, ladies and gentlemen, you see, the Abhaya case is not just a fight for justice for her rape and murder, gang rape and murder. It is a fight for justice against all those who have enabled this rot of the system. This system in which ordinary aspirational Indians, hard-working middle-class Indians are subject to this level of torture by way of medical professionals, patients, trust. But actually, when you walk into a hospital in Mamata Banerjee's Bengal today, if it's a government hospital, you may be at risk of a completely lawless system planting bio-waste scams in the names of medical professionals, a post-mortem and dead body scam in the name of research, a misuse of public funds scam, and a cut money scam to benefit individuals Mamata may have put in place herself. Now think, viewers, this is one case, one government college hospital in Bengal. Just imagine. And why am I repeatedly going on and on about this development tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, remember when these people say, we will save the country by being Prime Minister. Just imagine if she does this level of corruption, what she would do. I'll keep repeating this point. If she were to be even part of a government in Delhi. Think about it, viewers. Think about it. These are the questions which you must ask tonight, which we must speak about all over the country. Mamata Banerjee, if this is not complicity, then what is?
Justice! We want 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 justice!
12 days on, and the demands of justice for Abhaya continue to echo throughout the nation.
We want justice! We want justice! We want justice! We want justice!
From all parts of the country, across sections of society, Justice for Abhaya has become the nation's biggest public campaign.
We want justice! We want justice! We want justice! We want justice!
In the middle of this public storm is the role of Mamata Banerjee's government in the Bosch investigation of the RG Car horror.
We want resignation of Mamata Banerjee. She should quit from her chair. She lost her credibility.
The number one question that is in the minds of all: who is Mamata Banerjee government trying to protect? The noose is tightening against former RJ Kar principal Sandeep Ghosh, whose dubious past combined with sensational allegations by former RJ Kar deputy superintendent Akhtar Ali has made this case even more murkier.
He's a criminal and he's running, he used to run a mafia raj in Arjikar Medical College and Hospital. He malpracticed by illegal trafficking of biomedical waste like use syringe, use needle, use rubber gloves, use saline bottle like this. Sandeep Ghosh targeted those students as Sandeep Ghosh wants to be a more powerful, and for the sake of money, he did a lot of irregularities, including donating of dead bodies for workshop. And he used to sell dead body also. I filed a PIL against him in 2024.
Amidst this, more reports are emerging about the possible involvement of family members of top Trinamool leaders being involved in the case. Is that why the Mamata government was so keen to bury the case? Mamata government is running out of time. The people of India have now descended on the streets.
देखिए ये पब्लिक का आंदोलन बन गया है। ये कोई पॉलिटिकल पार्टी, कोई पॉलिटिकल कलर में सीमित नहीं है। अभी ये पब्लिक का आंदोलन बन गया है। अभी सभी रास्ते पे उतर आए हैं। अभी ये जो आक्रोश पैदा हुआ है सरकार के खिलाफ, ये ममता बनर्जी का जाने का समय हो गया है।
Meanwhile, the opposition has cornered Mamata's government.
एक डॉक्टर को जैसा निशंस रूप में हत्या किया, उसके प्रोटेस्ट में नंबर 1, नंबर 2 है कि स्टेट कंप्लीट कंप्लिसिटी इन दिस मर्डर। थर्ड, देयर अनकंसर्न, लोगों का सेफ्टी, विमेन सेफ्टी के लिए एकदम कोई कंसर्न नहीं है। इसके प्रोटेस्ट के
The question remains, is Mamata government out of options? Will Mamata finally reveal who is her administration trying to defend?
My guest on the debate tonight is technically still with the Trinamool Congress. He's a Trinamool Congress leader, very respected. And even his critics, even people who are on the other side of the political spectrum have respected him. He is very measured in his words. He has been loyal with the Trinamool Congress all along. He is a member of parliament in the Rajya Sabha, presently in the upper house of parliament. But ladies and gentlemen, he spoke up this time and Mamata Banerjee became very angry with him. He was summoned to the police station by the Kolkata police. Why? Because he said that the police commissioner must be arrested and interrogated. And the previous principal of the RJ Kar Medical College and Hospital should be arrested and interrogated. I welcome Sukhendu Sekhar Roy. Mr. Roy, thank you for coming tonight. The Ornab here, I hope you can hear me.
Thank you.
As much detail as you can, why did you ask for the custodial interrogation of the police commissioner of Kolkata?
Because in fact, the crime committed on 9th of August, and for 3-4 days, I had gone through all media reports, whatever was available in public domain, and through my legal scrutiny, being a legal practitioner for more than 3 decades, I could understand that no investigation was being done at all. Whatever was going on, it was a primary inquiry on the part of the police authorities. And there are a lot of lacunae, according to me, which occurred to my mind. So I was waiting that since the Honorable Chief Minister, my leader Mamata Banerjee, met the parents of the victim, and she warned the police that according to the parents and others, there may be some other hands in the occurrence of the crime. So I am giving 4 days time. If within 4 days time you don't come out with all details of the investigation, I shall be compelled to give the investigation to CBI. So I was hopefully waiting till the deadline is over, but in the meantime, a number of PIL was filed in the High Court at Calcutta, and the Honorable Chief Justice called for the records, police record, and the Honorable Chief Justice expressed his total dissatisfaction in the way the probe was being conducted. And thereafter, the Chief Justice did not hesitate to order a CBI inquiry. Then I have no faith in CBI, frankly speaking. Left to me, I have no faith in CBI, because in 2011, in the Netai massacre, when 11 people were killed in broad daylight by the hoodlums of the ruling party of the then dispensation, I filed one PIL on behalf of the Bar Association of the Calcutta High Court, being the Vice President of that committee, and ultimately Calcutta High Court passed an order for CBI inquiry. The then government challenged that in the Supreme Court. Supreme Court confirmed the CBI inquiry order. 13 years have elapsed. Now we are in 24. Not a single person allegedly involved in the crime has been punished. It is said that the case is still pending in the court below. So if this is the fate of CBI inquiry, where the governor of West Bengal made public statement asking the government to act, even the bunch of letters I disclosed before the court exchanged between the then Home Minister Chidambaram and the Chief Minister recently expired of West Bengal, but nothing happened. Nothing happened, not a single one. So there are a plethora of instances whereby I can tell the role of the CBI, right from the arms drop case at Purulia, the main accused of that arms drop case, Kim Devi, has not yet been deported from his place of residence outside India. So the theft of Nobel Medal of Tagore from his Shantiniketan. So till today, the case has been closed, already closed. CBI could not find anything. So there are a number of incidents. I am not on that. I am coming back to the present incident. So based on my perception, and after the High Court passed the CBI order, then I made a tweet on last Sunday, I made a tweet that these two persons, because what happened on the midnight of 15th of August, Independence Day, what happened? The entire society was on the street. Why? Because it piqued the conscience of the conscious people that now or never we want justice. That was the only slogan. No flag, no political flag was in their hand, or any flag was in their hand. Ordinary people, common people, people from different professions across the state and also outside the state, and ultimately outside the country also, millions of people join in this popular movement. And it is the duty of every citizen. I have two identities. First, I am a senior citizen of this country. This is my first identity. And second identity, that I am a lawmaker in the upper house of this country, Parliament. So I exercised my duty, which has been enumerated in Article 51, capital A of the Constitution, 51A, small e, whereby it has been mandated by the Constitution that every citizen will have to preserve the dignity of the women, and whenever there is aberration, they should unitedly resist.
I take that
This
point.
is the crux of the
No, I take that
mandate,
point, but
and it's a
again I go back to the main
it's a
point right now.
constitutional mandate.
Mr. Roy,
Yes, please.
why did you find the role of the Kolkata Police Commissioner suspicious? And why did you ask for his custodial interrogation?
Yes. Yes. Coming to that, 2 points. Only first one, that from 9th of August till today, only one person has been arrested. It is beyond my imagination, which I don't believe in the core of my heart that this can be done in this way, that an outsider, whether civic or uncivilized person, has intruded into the hospital, a government hospital at midnight or after midnight, and he went to the 4th floor of the hospital. It means he had prior knowledge that a lady doctor is sleeping over a particular room, sleeping in a particular room, and he committed the crime, and thereafter he went to his police barrack, which he is not entitled to, and he slept with all happiness for the night. It cannot be. First of all, my perception is it cannot be, unless there is some connivance by some people who knows the each and every position of the nook and corner of the hospital building. If anybody does not know, he cannot go and do this. So he is not a staff of the hospital. How could he know that there is such a room where the lady doctors or a particular lady doctor, she goes for rest after her duty, 36-hour duty on that particular very day. So there must be some insiders there who have supplied this information to him. Even if this information only has been given to him, that also constitutes an offense as a connivance, criminal conspiracy and connivance. But I think beyond that, it cannot be the handiwork of one person, because
no, so then
the
why?
postmortem report
I agree with you, but the commissioner. But the commissioner has Mamata Banerjee's protection. The RG Corps ex-principal Sandeep Ghosh has Mamata Banerjee's protection.
No, I cannot say that. You see, I do not hold any position in the party organization or in the government.
But both of them report to Mamata Banerjee.
I can say my perception.
Both of them report to Mamata Banerjee. She is the Home Minister. She is the Health Minister.
That goes without saying. Yes, that goes without saying. Yeah, but how can I comment on that? Because I do not part of the government or the party organization.
But your party organization says that you are spreading misinformation.
My immediate role.
Your party organization says you are spreading misinformation.
I don't think so. No, my party has not told me, communicated to me anything like that.
Your party, sir, you're a Rajya Sabha member of Parliament. Without naming, let me say that all your Lok Sabha members of Parliament, your Rajya Sabha members of Parliament are all insisting that this crime has been committed only by one person. Are they saying so without the authority of Mamata Banerjee?
No, I don't believe that theory. I don't believe that theory. I have already stated. My perception is altogether different. Many people, everybody has a right to speak out, and everybody has a freedom of expression, constitutional right. I cannot ignore. The way I am speaking, the others may also speak a different view or a different perception, but I don't agree with them who are spreading all these stories. I don't agree with them. But they are at liberty to express their opinion.
Finally, Mr. Roy, first of all, I must commend the spirit with which you have come out and spoken. Let me say this, many people always say to serve the party, we must speak lies sometimes. We must repeat a lie. Very few people can have their own independent opinion while being with the party. and they feel with what they believe is the truth. So you must be commended for that. I also want to tell our viewers that please realize, viewers, the extraordinary situation we are in. The gentleman is a very, very, very senior member of Parliament of the Trinamool Congress. Today he has had to apply for anticipatory bail. He is worried that he might be arrested for speaking the truth.
No. Sorry, please.
But you approached the Calcutta High Court seeking protection from arrest.
For a minute. Yes. No, what was my submission? In a nutshell, let the viewers listen to me through you that on Sunday, last Sunday I got one notice from the cyber cell of the Kolkata police at around 1 o'clock requiring my presence at their office at Lal Bazaar for questioning in connection with a case dated 7th of August, and I made the tweet on 8th of August. So they clubbed my tweet, my expression in the X handle, with a case which was registered on the previous day against some other people, doctors, other political leaders of other political parties, etc. So I was entangled.
No, but they sent you a notice.
They
sent you a notice in an old case after your tweet.
Yes.
So it is quite obvious to me, Mr. Sukhendu Sekhar
Yes.
Roy, it is very clear to me that your own chief minister, your own government is so vindictive, they will not even spare you.
Story does not end there. It was followed by a threatening call to me that unless you remove the tweet, stringent action will be taken against you.
You were threatened?
I said you are most welcome.
You were threatened?
Then again at 4...
You were threatened?
Yes.
You are such a senior member of parliament.
Yes.
You
I
have
have the phone number with me. Yes.
Who threatened you?
Yes.
Who threatened you?
I asked his identity. He said that I am the officer, he said some name, I am the officer of cyber cell. But it was in WhatsApp call. I was using my iPhone, so I could not record it, but the phone number is with me, time is with me. I will find out in due course. But that is another angle. But the end of the story is that after this, I submitted 3 medical prescriptions that I am sick. Still I am sick. AIMS Delhi. I was treated in AIMS Delhi on 26th of July. Came back to Kolkata to attend the first Shraddha ceremony of my Shraddha ritual of my wife, this is wife, on 30th of July. Next day, that is 31st of July morning, I visited SSKM hospital, which is a government hospital, premier hospital of my state, and 2 head of the departments of cardiology and respiratory disease. They examined me. They confirmed the treatment made by the AIMS Delhi and also added some medicines and asked me not to take any tension. Sorry. But as soon as I seen this unprecedented crime within a government hospital, if a doctor is not safe within a government hospital, then where the people will be safe? If my children is not, our children are not safe in the educational institutions, or the girls are not safe in their workplace, where the society is going? So it piqued my conscience. After waiting, I did. So I replied to them that I will meet you. I will go to your office. Please allow me 3-4 days time in writing. Because I in support of that, I supplied all the prescription and a medical ground. I asked for time. They did not allow. The second notice was after receipt of the medical prescriptions and my time for on medical ground I sought. So the second notice, very interesting, is that 4:55 p.m. I got the notice at Jodhpur Park. which is more than 10 kilometers from Lal Bazar, asking me to report at 5:30. So within 35 minutes, I have to rush to the Lal Bazar police station, cyber crime. It is humanly impossible for any person because of the distance and traffic jam in the city. Anyway, then I thought, because I know the modus operandi of the police, be it our government police or any other government police in the country as a whole, police is same, the character of the police is same. What they do, I understand, being a legal professional, legal practitioner, I have dealt with so many cases, how they act, I know. So naturally, I thought that I should seek justice from High Court. Within that evening, I drafted a petition. I asked my fellow lawyers to move next morning. I could not go to the High Court because of my illness. My daughter went to the High Court to file the petition. Petition was filed. And Supreme Court passed the order yesterday, because yesterday my petition was filed in the High Court. Yesterday Supreme Court passed an order. I got the full text of the Supreme Court order around 1:45. Immediately I supplied that copy of that order to my advocate on record and other advocates who were appearing for me, that this is the order Supreme Court has categorically stated, and the Honorable Chief Justice said it's a national catharsis. It is a national catharsis. Let the anger of the people come out. Let the situation come under control. Let the people agitate. Once they agitate, once the anger comes out, he was possibly, the Honorable Chief Justice was of the view that the tension built up everywhere. Gradually it may come down, situation will be normal. Because there are, situation went out of control, no
Yes.
treatment, nothing. Vandalism is going on in Arjikor at midnight hours. Who sent them? Police says that 33 people have been arrested. What is their identity? Who sent them? Who are the persons sent them to vandalize the Arjikor in presence of so many protesters? Emergency ward was vandalized. Maternity ward was vandalized. Neonatal children were there. So this is a horrible situation. Everybody was horrified. I have still come out of this horrible situation, mentally and physically both, because I am a 75-year-old. So I knocked the door of the Court of Justice, and so when my lawyers got that Supreme Court order, part of the Supreme Court order is that the peaceful protest must not be curbed by force. Number one. Number two, who are expressing their opinions in the social media, they must not be disturbed. That was the essence of the order at one part. So I told them that you just show this order of the Supreme Court before the Honorable Justice, and thereafter whatever. I am of the view that possibly the other side, that is the state respondents, they also got the copy of the order, because you know better that the Honorable Chief Justice yesterday in the Supreme Court, they brought the order with them. They just dictated.
Yes.
And as soon as the dictation was over, it was uploaded in the website, and everybody got the copy of the order. So they must have got the copy of the order. So at 2 o'clock after lunch, when my matter was taken, they proposed that let the petitioner delete the tweet, and we shall not proceed against him, we shall also withdraw the case against him. So, my intention was never to knock the High Court, but in a compelling situation, I have narrated to you, I don't want to repeat. In a compelling situation, I had to go. Now,
I understand.
When the proposal came, I said that it should be recorded before High Court. And today's order, the order has been passed by High Court today, everything has been recorded. That the state authorities proposed to me, to which I agreed, and so this is the
I completely understand, and
anyway,
I want to say something to you, Mr. Roy.
But the last line, last line.
Yes.
But last line, sorry, please, last line.
Sir.
No power on this earth can throttle my voice, can desist me from the path of truth and justice. Nobody can separate me from the people of the society who are protesting against this heinous crime. All culprits must be nabbed, and the persons in the authority who are making a show of things, they should be interrogated as per the relevant provisions of the law.
I just
Nobody
want to
should be
say
spared.
one thing in
Whosoever
conclusion.
has, for dereliction of duty,
Yes, sir.
they are getting salary from public exchequer. They are answerable.
Of course.
For dereliction of duty, they must be punished. Whosoever he may be, however important or how high placed he may be.
Of course. Of course. Mr. Roy, I just want to say something to you and to our audience at the end, if you can give me a half a minute.
Yes.
Viewers, first of all, if you've heard this narration of Sukhendu Sekhar Roy, he is, as he has said, 75 years old. He's a very senior parliamentarian and he's from the Trinamool Congress. I salute your spirit, Mr. Roy, because one, you've been an outlier. You come out and put everything on the line. It's quite clear to me that the man on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, is saying, I'm willing to sacrifice anything to fight for what is right. And that is what a lawmaker in this country should be like. So we are proud of him. That's point number one. Point number two, he has fought it alone. He's mentioned his daughter, but I would like to place on record a person who has himself not been well, who has gone for treatment, who has been through personal tragedies, has fought the system alone by himself. And that is a commendable spirit that is very, very rare to find, Mr. Roy, especially among politicians. So I think being in politics and taking this line, it's an exceptional situation, exceptional situation. We need more people like him. And I truly commend your spirit and for coming out and speaking. Mr. Roy, let me tell you something, sir. In 1996, 95, 96, I started my career in Kolkata. I love the city.
Yes, I know.
I have family in
Those
Kolkata.
days, I know
My
you
wife is from
you are in
Kolkata.
telegraph Kolkata.
And we run a channel in Kolkata. Let me tell you, Mr. Roy, it's not easy, and it's very, very sad when we see what is happening around in Bengal. It's very sad. And I think the message should be clear. Sending notices, intimidating people will have absolutely no impact. Today, I would say the newsmaker of the day is without doubt for me, Sukhendu Sekhar Roy. We may disagree on political issues, but just look at his spirit. Incredible. Mr. Roy, thank you so much for giving us courage and for speaking up tonight on my program. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Honored. Thank you very much. Thank you. Incredible, ladies and gentlemen. When a person speaks from the heart, it is so clear. I know I have extended the time limit. I just want to apologize to all my guests for keeping them waiting, and to also say, if required, I'll extend the debate. I want to start, before I go, with Akhtar Ali. I just want to say tonight to Tarunjyoti Tiwari, Priyanka Tibrewal, who is a BJP spokesperson. Tarunjyoti is a lawyer. PK Basu, your thoughts, PK, first on what you just heard and where the case is placed. I will come to Arko and Kapil Madan in just a bit, starting with PK tonight. PK.
Well, Sukhendu Sekhar Roy has spoken his mind, and he has been a unique voice in the Rajya Sabha on many issues, including on the Netaji matter. So I commend what he has just said. And I think it's very clear, first of all, that there was a cover-up right from the start. It is important to understand that the principal of RG Medical College and Hospital resigned and was within 4 hours given an effective promotion as principal of National Medical College. So that in itself was a shocking development. On top of that, it took so long for even an FIR to be filed in this case. And to begin with, of course, it was initially reported to be a suicide. So this is a stinking matter. And the Rajya Sabha MP Sukhendu Sekhar Roy has laid it out in personal terms. The intimidation, the attempts at intimidating him are yet another reflection of the rot in the system in West Bengal. Now, if you just understand, of course, that the Home Minister of West Bengal is Mamata Banerjee, the Health Minister of West Bengal is Mamata Banerjee. This matter is directly on her. There is nobody else who, at whose door we can turn to address this matter. And it is quite shocking that she, as soon as the thing was sent to CBI, she said, I demand that the CBI should hang this person within 36 hours. This so-called Sanjay Roy should be hanged within 36 hours without a proper trial. Now, this is the sort of summary justice that is being handed out in Bangladesh after the so-called revolution there. Now, that is not the way we behave in a democracy. In a democracy, there must be a proper process. There cannot be a cover-up. There cannot be this sort of absolute mayhem that we are seeing in Kolkata around R.G. Kaur Medical College, when there was an attack on the place of crime. A lot of the evidence has been destroyed. So this method of operation surely cannot be allowed to continue, and now requires to be redressed in the most legal manner possible.
Last night, thank you Sandeep for that. Before I go to the political debate, last night we all know Akhtar Ali came on my program. His Deputy Super Non-Medical Murshidabad Medical was posted there after he exposed the corruption and everything that has been going on in R.G. Kaur Hospital. Akhtar Ali is former superintendent of R.G. Kaur Hospital. Yesterday he came on my program, Priyanka. After coming on my program, he went to the police station. My question is this. My question is, Dr. Akhtar Ali, I first want to admire the way in which you've spoken. You were so brave yesterday. We need more people like you to come out and tell us the truth. Now, you have put a complaint in the Tala police station yesterday. What I want to know is, you also put a complaint 1 year back. How come this police complaint was taken into cognizance yesterday night after my program? What happened?
Can I speak?
Yes, Dr. Akhtar Ali, please.
Actually, I am Mr. Akhtar Ali.
Mr. Akhtar Ali.
And through promotion from assistant super, I lodged 2 complaints. One before the State Commission, State Vigilance Commission, and another before the Anti-Corruption Bureau in the month of July of 2023. But it's very unfortunate, no action was taken against irregularities of Sandeep Ghosh. 2 days back, one sit committee was formed by the Home Department of this state, and yesterday the inquiry was conducted. After spending whole the time in headquarters, I realized that this person, Sandeep Ghosh, and the nexus behind Sandeep Ghosh, it's really difficult to expose him because it's so influential and powerful. Then I decided to file a criminal case against him and others. I went to Tala police station for lodging an FIR against him and Mahatara traders, those who did so much irregularities in the R.G. Kaur Medical.
Now my question is, viewers, and this is a part which
my FIR
today. Yes. Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Ali. My next question to you is very, very significant. And viewers, please pay close attention to this. Dr. Ali, you have said in your complaint, of which I have a copy, that when bodies were sent to the R.G. Kaur Medical College for post-mortem, these bodies which were sent for post-mortem were sent for quote-unquote experiments elsewhere without any consent from anyone. Which means you are saying when bodies come for post-mortem, maybe unclaimed bodies, I don't know which bodies, dead bodies, they are sent for experiments, which means there is a there is a violation of human rights, dead bodies are violated, and there is a business and illegal management of dead bodies in that hospital. I want you to tell us what happened, what has been happening. Please.
Yeah, this allegation is absolutely correct. 5 bodies, 5 fresh bodies were scheduled for postmortem, and before postmortem, he sent 5 bodies to the ENT department for workshop. And the state, I think, Human Rights Commission lodged an FIR, and PIL was also initiated against these irregularities of Dr. Sandeep Ghosh. And that time, Mr. Advocate Tarun Tiwari was also filed a petition, and he knows everything. But it's really unfortunate the matter could not be seen seriously by the state. So I may request Mr. Tiwari to highlight the matter.
Tarun Jyoti, do you want to add on that? Tarun Jyoti Tiwari?
What happened actually, the 5 dead bodies, ENT department asked for 5 bodies, and principal, without following the rules, without taking consent from the family, just sent the bodies. At that time, one Dr. Das of forensic department lodged a complaint. And in respect of that complaint and complaint of a patient party, State Human Rights Commission took cognizance. Strangely, nothing happened. And you were asking Dr. Akhtar, I must tell you something. Dr. Akhtar firstly lodged complaint before the Anti-Corruption Branch West Bengal and State Vigilance Commission. After that, what happened? He was removed from Arjigar and he was posted in the Health Department. After that, he went to the house of Mamata Banerjee and lodged a complaint in the grievance office of Mamata Banerjee. After that, he was transferred from Health Department to Murshidabad. There is a breakage of his service. His life is at danger right now. For the breakage of service, there is question regarding his pension and other retirement benefit. He is at problem. Today, he is coming forward. He is lodging complaint. He is saying everything. But fact is, he is in immense danger because we are living in West Bengal. We know what can happen. In past, we have seen. I'm just giving one example. You know Kolkata Police Commissioner, the Vineet Goyal. Who is this Vineet Goyal? Vineet Goyal was a CID DIG in Kamduni case. You know the judgment of Honorable Division Bench of our Calcutta High Court. Shaky Foundation. This Vineet Goyal is a trusted person of Mamata Banerjee, and he was entrusted to investigate the case so that he can do the same which was done with the Kamduni case. The problem do you know what is the exact problem, Mr. Goswami?
Yes.
Problem is that our Chief Minister, Mamata Banerjee, is innocent. Actually, she doesn't get time to meet Health Minister and Home Minister. If she had time to meet them, then things would have been otherwise. Why I am saying so? Specific complaint was there for selling of biomedical waste. Just visualize the condition. Used syringe, used mask,
yes,
used saline bottles, etc. are being sold in the open market, and those will be used. For example, for any hepatitis C patient or any HIV patient or any other disease that can spread through that. Procurement of equipment at a higher rate is known to everyone.
She just doesn't
Illegal
care.
tender is known to everyone. Even after all this, Mamata Banerjee didn't take step. And yesterday, we had twofold complaint before the police station. First, regarding the
Just 1 minute.
irregularity.
Can I get a reaction to this 1 second, Tarun Jyoti from Orko?
Yes.
Kapil, are you listening? Bangladeshi citizens, in a complaint, Bangladeshi citizens are doing business in biomedical waste of used hand gloves, used saline bottles, used syringes sold to Bangladeshi businessmen.
Can I just quickly respond?
With the knowledge of the West Bengal government authorities, Kapil, I don't think you should even defend this anymore.
No, I am not. Let me just,
Of course, your leader Rahul Gandhi says it's all a distraction. Yes.
Just a minute, Arnab. Just a minute. So let me just explain how the process works. Now, in this case, CBI is, investigating the case. Now, tell me, Arnab, has the CBI on record made any kind of prima facie observation.
We'll
of
get
the
Priyanka on the line.
which I made on the channel.
Priyanka and
I'm just
Tarun
asking. No, just a minute. Just a minute, Arnab. Let's be
Priyanka.
very logical.
Priyanka
Let's
and
be
Tarun
very.
Jyoti.
I'm not saying. Just a minute. I am not saying that the allegations which are being spoken
Priyanka and
about
Tarun
here
Jyoti.
are not serious or they should be
CBI
ignored.
cannot,
What
because
I am
CBI
saying here
is
is what I am saying
the
here
rape
is
issue,
how
rape
much
and
time
murder
has
issue.
gone?
West Bengal
No,
government
let's get
has
Priyanka Tibrawal to respond to that. Priyanka!
without a general
I am
consent,
sorry.
this
So
cannot be
can you
done.
please tell this gentleman to speak on his turn? He
It's a
spoke
matter
at
of
length.
shame.
And
It's a matter of shame that he is
All I'm saying
asking
here
that
is-
what is the
all I'm
CBI
saying here is,
doing.
Arnab,
We
all I'm
completely
saying is
understand that
how many
after
days CBI has
the role
been
of
doing
the West
investigation?
Bengal police, now we
Now, I
understand, even
understand
the
that. I
Supreme Court
understand
has
when I
mentioned
speak
yesterday
hard facts,
that,
there are people,
whether it is
who
the
are not
security
able
of
to
the
digest
people,
these facts because
whether
they
it
don't
is
have an
anything, it is
account
the
of
CBI and the task
which
forces
exposes their,
which have to work for
post-narrative
West
and
Bengal,
agenda
because the
which does not
government
have
here has absolutely a failure in the terms of the law and order. So we have
I
other
think
agencies.
Bosses, Kapil and Priyanka.
But the pertinent
No,
question here is,
so Arnab, all I will
that
say
after
here is,
listening to
Arnab,
Mr.
all I will
Sukhendu
say
Roy,
here is
I
that,
think
yes,
everybody watching your
on
show
this
today
channel,
has
several
understood
allegations
that
have
what
been
is
made.
it that the BJP
And these are,
karyakartas
very,
go
very
through
serious allegations,
when
and I am
this
not saying-
vindictive government can go behind their own
Arnab,
MP. Why is
Arnab,
this
in a
person
debate,
not
can two
trying to
people
listen?
speak at the same
These
time?
are the facts of the ground.
Arnab,
Please
can two
listen to
people
me.
speak at the
Please
same
keep quiet
time?
and
No,
listen.
she's responding to you. Give her a moment to respond to you. Give her a moment to respond to you.
Arnab, I heard.
She's
Rahul
responding
Gandhi
to you.
will not even have
I
time.
heard.
Kapil, she's responding to you. Let her respond to you.
Where the entire country
Responding
is
to what?
speaking on this issue.
I am yet to finish.
Rahul
Responding
Gandhi said
to what?
this is a distraction.
Responding to her own self.
Rahul
or
Gandhi is
responding
not
to
in
you,
the right frame of
or
mind.
responding to a
He
false
doesn't want to
narrative
come
that
to
has
West
been spread on the
Bengal.
channel.
Running around.
Responding to what?
The sister says, "Beti hu, lad sakti hu." She goes running to Uttar
Madam,
Pradesh, but she has
madam,
no time to come to West Bengal.
madam,
They all join
madam,
hands.
Kuldeep
They do
Sengar
the
का नाम
circus
जानते हो आप?
on the stage here in
Kuldeep
West
Sengar
Bengal,
का नाम
but
सुना है
no
आपने?
time
कौन है?
to speak about this daughter of West Bengal.
मैडम कुलदीप
And then
सेंगर
you
का
want to
नाम
talk
जानते हैं
big.
आप? किसकी
Now
पार्टी के
see
थे?
what is going on
कुलदीप
here.
सेंगर का नाम
You can
पता है
very well
आपको?
understand that when
मैडम,
they go
कुलदीप
after their
सेंगर
own
का नाम जानते हैं कि
MP for
नहीं?
complaining or speaking the
मैडम,
truth, what they do
मैडम,
to
आप
the
बताएं।
karyakartas on the ground. This is the
मैडम,
reason hundreds of
कुलदीप
BJP
सेंगर-
karyakartas are killed. This
कुलदीप
is the
सेंगर-
reason why false
कुलदीप
cases of
सेंगर
ganjas and
convicted of
drugs
what?
are given to them.
Kuldeep
This is
Sengar
the
convicted
reason.
of what? Which offence?
We have seen there
Kuldeep
that
Sengar
Mamata
convicted
Banerjee
of
knew
which
this
offence?
very well because of the
Kuldeep
letter
Sengar-
which was given by
Kuldeep
Akhtar
Sengar
Ali.
convicted
Now see,
for
there
which
is a
offence?
scheme called Didi Ke
Kuldeep
Bolo.
Sengar
She runs this
convicted for
Revan
which
cell.
offence?
Now when he went
Poxo.
to say
376.
things to Mamata Banerjee
Poxo.
through the Gravenson, she didn't do anything.
376.
Then what Didi Ke Bolo?
Poxo and
That means the
376.
health minister was aware
Now-
about what is going on in the
No,
hospital.
you know what?
How shamelessly-
What happens is,
how shamelessly-
Kapil,
And how shamelessly
Kapil,
the spokesperson is trying
Kapil,
to defend the state. She
Kapil,
does not have an answer.
Kapil, with the
Rahul
scale of the
Gandhi,
allegations,
the
Orko, that we are speaking about tonight, the scale of the allegations, Orko, that we are speaking about tonight,
He calls it what? A distraction.
but most importantly, the illegal management of dead bodies, syndicate of biomedical waste, misuse of public funds, scam during COVID, renting of government space illegally, transfer, appointment, reappointment of this particular corrupt individual. But most importantly, I think why Mamata Banerjee should resign, Orko, is because she defended him. Wasn't she defending him, Priyanka? Is she still defending him? In that case, if Sandeep Ghosh faces arrest, she should also face arrest. Because she's been the one defending him. Has she not been defending him?
Look at the conjectures of the hospital and the
Has she
police.
not been defending him?
Evidences were suggesting something else. But they did not want to.
Arnab,
they did not want to
Arnab,
go
so
into
far
the
as Mr.
investigation.
Akhtar Ali is
See, we need to
concerned,
calibrate whatever is there
Mr.
before
Ali,
the eye.
if
It is the
recollects-
picture is.
Organ trade is going on. Organ trade.
Yes.
Organ trade in a government hospital.
I had the
Arnab, there
opportunity
is-
of working
there is
with Mr.
absolutely
Ali,
a
and
larger
he had
picture than what
assisted me in
meets the eye.
a matter
Again,
where
I'm
I had
saying,
represented
on the
few of
first
the
day only I
medical
had
colleges
said
before the courts.
that now
So
another
I
hospital
will
scam
support
will come.
Mr. Akhtar Ali,
We
and
had
I
ration,
hope
we had
whatever
education.
complaints have been
Now
made will
hospital
be
scam.
matured enough. And ultimately, what I want to point out that tomorrow is 22nd of August, and the CBI is supposed to file a report before the Supreme Court, and we are all looking forward to that because we were expecting that some strong actions will be taken
The
by
state
the
government also
Supreme
has to
Court
respond
from the
what they
13th.
had done.
Do not
The
interrupt.
police also needs to respond what the
Mr.
police
Agarwal,
did.
please don't interrupt. Please don't interrupt. So by 22nd of February, August, they are supposed to file a report, and either the CBI will come up with a report which will amaze us, or will come up with a report which will amaze us. So we are looking forward to a report.
I think I will only say at the very end, I want to say something with everyone on. I want to say tonight, PK, I'll give you the last word on this. You wanted to say something, then I'll make my point. Please, PK.
Yeah. You know, in West Bengal, most industry has left West Bengal. The last remaining successful world-class sector of West Bengal is the medical sector. So apart from everything else, you know, the doctors of West Bengal, the doctors of Kolkata are famous across India.
That's true.
In fact, there is medical tourism into Kolkata,
Yes.
particularly from Bangladesh, but also from the rest of the world. Now, even this industry is now on the verge of being completely destroyed by this incident. You know, apart from the horrific human catastrophe that has happened here.
I agree, PK.
There is now a danger of this one successful industry, the last remaining. You know, Dr. Kunal Sarkar is a renowned cardiologist. He has been called to Lal Bazaar to face the music of the police because of a tweet. Now, this is disgusting.
No, it is. But I'll say one thing at the end. You may agree with me on this, PK.
Danger of losing its last.
Yeah, but I want to say tonight that Akhtar Ali on my program, and we have top lawyer and parliamentarian Sukhendu Sekhar Roy, they represent the spirit of Bengal which inspired thousands of men and women to fight British oppression. The spirit that gave India Netaji. The spirit that drives ordinary men and women to fight for what is right, however high be the cost. And therefore, today on the streets of Bengal, a new generation of men and women are fighting a righteous fight against Mamata Banerjee's dictatorship and oppression. And Bengal shall always prevail against every single oppressor. Ladies and gentlemen, I shall see you tomorrow. Our continuing coverage goes on. Thank you for your support. Good night and goodbye.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.